Hello everybody. I have a new video for learning the double hexagon binding. It's the newest one. It's a variation on the 5 diamond that I put out in June, I believe. This one, you can see there's large hexagon on the outside, smaller one on the inside. That's how I named it, the double hexagon. This was the first one I did. This is a craft text spine on painted paper and paper on the inside. It is 6 high, 6 1/4 high. The signatures are 6 inches tall. It's 4 inches wide. It has a 1 3/4 inch spine. The 6 signatures that I used were sorry about the glare, mixed media. It says heavyweight. It kind of feels like a sulfite drawing paper. I love it. It comes in these larger sheets, or you can get the smaller 9x12 pads, and it makes a nice little 6x4 signatures. These, I'm going to do the same same book that I did previously with this one. I had enough left that I could make 2 and show y'all how to do the binding. This is a very simple cover. White craft text, acrylic paint, these dots, another piece of the green craft text for the spine. With this binding, as with the 5 diamond, you go in and out each hole twice. So you need to have a fairly sturdy spine. Okay, so then all my supplies, I've got my 6 signatures trimmed up and pressed. We're going to do the template next. 1/4 inch grid paper, pencil, all thread, waxed. I use black, whatever color goes with your cover. And that's about it. So next we're going to create the template. First thing to do, cut your 1/4 inch grid paper the same height as your signatures. Okay, not your cover, your signatures. This template needs to be 1 1/4 inch or 7 squares across. So we mark the top and then each signature across the top. Okay, 1 through 6. Then you're going to want to mark your signatures at the top, 1 through 6 also. There are 6 holes in signatures 1, 2, 5, and 6, and 5 holes in signatures 3 and 4. Signatures 1 and 6 have the same holes, and signatures, okay, so 1 and 6 are the same, 2 and 5 are the same, and 3 and 4. They're mirror images. Okay, this is what the template will look like when we're done. This is what we're going for. 1/2 inch from the top all the way across. 1/2 inch from the bottom all the way across, all 6 signatures. So let's do that on our new one. So 1, 2, that's 1/2 inch all the way across 6 times, and up from the bottom 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 6. Okay, so now the holes for signatures 1 and 6 are 1 1/2 inches and 2 inches down from the top and up from the bottom. Okay, so 1.5 inches or 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8 squares. 2 more, and then same from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 more, 7, 8. Okay, now that's the same over here for number 6. So 6 from the top and 8 from the top, and then 6 from the bottom and 8 from the bottom. Okay, now holes for signatures 2 and 5 are 1.25 inch and 2.25 inch down from the top and up from the bottom. So 1.25 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2.25. That is 1, or let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5.25, and then here we're going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, no, 9. 1.25 and 2.25. They're mirror images. So the same with 5. 1.25 and 2.25 from the top, and 1.25 and 2.25 up from the bottom. Now the last two, these two, 3 and 4, only have 5 holes, and they are 1 inch from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 inch from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm marking on signature 3 and 4, and there's 4, 1 inch from the top, and then the middle one is 2.5 inches up, either from the bottom or down from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. That's 2.5 inches. Okay. Now we're going to get ready to punch our holes in the cover and the signatures. So now we're going to punch our holes into the cover and our signatures. We've got the head marked on our signatures and our template, but we need to decide which way we want to be our, this is up or down. If it matters, I think this is going to be my head. I am going to mark the tiniest little mark right here, so I know that's the front. Doesn't really matter so much, but once you get the holes punched, it will matter a lot. Okay, this is what I use for punching holes in covers and other things. It's a gardening kneeling pad, and this does a good job of being there to not mark up my table, punch holes in my table. Okay, now we're going to center this template right in the center here. Leave a little bit. Now remember, because the template is the height of your signatures, which is a little bit shorter than your cover. Okay, so we're going to center it a little bit here and a little bit hanging out on either end. Take your, now if you're uncertain about movement, then you can put a piece of tape on here, a little washi tape, and hold it down. I think we'll be able to do this, or I will without the tape. I'm going to line it up here and start punching all the way across, all the way through, and all the way down, all the holes. Okay, got all those punched. Y'all didn't need to watch me punch those holes. Okay, got those in the cover. Now, I'm going to use the same template and punch the holes in our signatures. Now remember, you've numbered them, so we have to make sure when you get them in here to punch the holes, you use the correct line on the on the template for the signature. This is signature 1, so I'm doing, whoops, y'all can't see that. See, these are 1, line 1, okay, signature 1. All the way down. Make sure you punch straight down. Okay, that's 1. 1 and 6 are the same. This is signature 2. Line it up. Now we're on 2. Straight down. The first and the last one are the same on all of them. Now we're on 2, so we want to go on this one and down that line, straight down. This one, straight down. This one, straight down. Okay, and then the bottom ones are the same for all of them. Okay, again, y'all don't need to watch me punch the holes. I'll be back. Okay, so all the holes are punched. You should have the pattern once you look at it, once you get your holes punched. This pattern is 2 circles in the middle. They're connecting, or even a figure 8. You can look at it that way. And then the 6 across the bottom, 6 across the top. That one seems a little high on the bottom, but, and then we have them in our cover. That's my head. These are my head. All right. We are ready to sew. I'll be back. Okay, we're back for sewing. This binding is stitched in 3 separate sewings, 2 signatures at a time. We do 1 and 4 and tie off, and then 1 and 6 and 3 and tie off, and then 2 and 5 and tie those off. So each time you sew, you will need 4 times, for your thread, 4 times the height of your cover, of your signature. Generous 4. So I do 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Snip that off. Get that. Thread your needle. Somewhere's my needle. There it is. And then we will start with signature 1. Your signatures should be stacked up close where you can get them in order. Now, how you count or how you look at signature 1 versus signature 6. If this is signature 1 on the outside, right, 1 through 6 from left to right, then we have to start with 1 on the back. Okay, you just have to decide so you will not get confused. So this is signature 1. I'm going to start in the back. Okay, so we go from inside, signature 1, hole 1 to the outside. Okay, all the way to the outside, and leave a tail 2 inches about. Okay, you can hold it there. You can find a little piece of washi tape. You can get a clip it down. Then we go down to hole 2 on the outside, move to the inside of the cover and the signature, outside to inside. We're not tying off because we will tie off at the end. Okay, then we're going to move down. Only way you can go, hole number 3, inside to outside. Easier said than done. There we go. Pull it through. Keep that one out of the way, the tail out of the way. Okay, now we're on the outside. Gonna go down to hole 4. Outside to inside. Come in. Go down to hole 5. Inside to outside. And from hole 5, going down to the hole 6, outside to inside. Okay, coming into the inside on hole number 6, signature 1. Okay, that one's in. Yay. Now, we're going to move up on the inside of signature 1, move up to hole 5, re-enter hole 5. Try not to split your threads because you will need to tighten these. Go from the inside to the outside. Come back out. Pull it up tight. Okay, now we're on the outside, signature 1, hole 5. Okay, that's how you're looking. This is your outside. This is your inside, signature 1. Now we're going to add on signature 4. Okay. Add on signature 4, and we're going to over to hole number 3 of signature 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And hole number 3, 1, 2, 3. Go in there, through the cover, enter the signature to the inside, pull it up. Okay? Then we're going to move up to hole 2 on the inside of signature 4, inside to outside. Come to the outside. And we're still on signature 4. We're going in hole number 1, signature 4. Well, that's not signature 4. So come back out. Hole 2 of 4. Now, okay, hole number 2, signature 4. Then we're going to go up, hole number 1, signature 4. Enter from the outside to the inside. Okay, so now we're on the inside. Can only go down to hole 2 of signature 4, inside to outside, re-enter it. See, every one of these gets, maybe not holes 1 and the first and the last, only have it, are used one time. Okay, so we're on the outside, signature 4, hole 2. And we're going to move down and over to hole number 3 of signature 1. So this is 1, signature 1, hole 1, 2, 3. In and out. Signature 1. Okay, pull it tight. This is what we got now. Now we're on the ends. Let's see. Now we're on the inside of signature 1. We're going to go down to hole number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go out. Okay. We're on the outside. Let's see. So Now we're going over and down to hole number 4 of signature 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oops, I am way off. Sorry about that. There it goes. Nope. Okay, hole 4, signature 4. Pull the thread out. Okay, inside. On the inside, we're going to move down to hole 5 of signature 4. Come to the outside. Move up to hole 4 of signature 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the inside. We're going to move up to hole 3, signature 4. Inside to outside. We're going to move over to hole 2 of signature 1. Enter the hole. This is where it all started. Tighten it all up. Tie it off. Okay, snip these. This is what it looks like on the outside. One sewing down. On the inside of every signature, there will be a straight line of stitching. Okay, so now we're moving on to signatures 2 and 5. I've already cut my thread. Thread the needle. And we will add 2 and 5. Okay, here's 2. Now we started from the back inside. So this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, so we start on the inside of signature 1, hole number 1, go to the outside, start on the inside, go to the outside and leave that same tail. Okay. Then we're going to go down to, let's hold it. Down to hole 2, signature 2. Outside to inside. Okay. Down to hole 3, inside to outside. Where is it? Okay. Then down to hole 4. The count for the number on the holes 1 through 6 starts at the top of your book. Okay, so then we go down to hole 5, inside to outside. Okay. And then down to hole 6, outside to inside. Now we're on the inside, so we're going to go back up to hole 5, just like before. Come out from the inside to the outside. Try not to split. Okay. Now we're going to add on, pull it a little tight, add on signature 5. This was 4, 5. Okay, it's in there. So we're on the outside of signature 2 at hole 5. We're going to move, let's see, move up and over to hole 4 of signature 5. So this is 5. So hole 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is this one. Outside to inside. Then on the inside of signature 5, we're going to go up to hole 3, inside to outside. Now on the outside, we're going to move down to hole 4 and enter back into the inside. On the inside, I'm moving down to hole 5, inside to outside. On the outside, go down to hole 6, outside to inside. We're in signature 5 still. Okay, hole 6 on the inside. Now back up to hole 5 on the inside and exit to the outside. Signature 5 still. Now on the outside, we're going to move up and over to hole number 4 of signature 2. This is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Outside to inside. Now on the inside, we're going to move up to hole 3 and exit to the outside. Okay. On the outside, moving up and over to hole number 2 of signature 5. So this is 5, this is hole 2 here. Inside, outside to inside. Pull the tail, I gotta shorten this up. Okay, now we're gonna go up to hole 1, inside, exit to the outside, signature 5, down to hole, back down to hole 2, signature 5, re-enter it to the inside, okay. Down to hole 3, signature 5, outside, and then on the outside we're going to move over to hole 2, 1, 2 of signature 2, 1, 2, and we're going back in and tie off. Okay. Only one more to go. This is where you have now. What's yours on your outside? And again, every signature is stitched a straight line on the inside. Okay. Now, here we go. Signatures 6 and 3. I've already cut my thread. Here we go. We start with signature 6, which is the top one on there. And we're going in hole 1 from the inside to the outside. Leave a tail, tying off layer. And then we go down to hole 2, outside to inside. Whoops, too much. Pull it back. Down to hole 3, inside to outside. Down to hole 4, outside to inside. Hole 5, inside to the outside. And hole 6, outside to inside. Now we're on the inside. I will be there soon. There we go. Now we're on the inside. Signature 6. Okay, pull them. Get them snug in there. Oops, that's probably gonna be too much. Okay, now we're gonna go back up to hole 5, inside to outside. Re-enter that hole. Okay, so now we're on the outside. We're gonna add on signature 3. Get it in there. And we're going to move up and over to hole 3 of signature 3. So this is hole 1, 2, 3. Outside to inside. Then we're on the inside of 3. Go up to hole number 2. Inside to outside, up to hole 1, outside to inside, still on signature 3, okay. Now we're going back down to hole 2, signature 3, and back out to the outside. Now we're going over to hole 3 of signature 6. Okay, this is 6. 1, 2, 3. Outside to inside. Okay. Now on the inside, move down to hole 4. Come out to the outside. Down. Let's go over to hole 4 of signature 3. This is 1, 2, 3, and hole 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Signature 3, Okay. Move down to, let's see. So we are down to hole 5, signature 3, inside, outside. I'm sorry. Oh, no, that's hole 5. Yep, signature 3. And now we're going to go back up here to hole 4, re-enter. Now we're coming up here to hole 3. Inside to outside. Exit to the outside. We're going over to hole 2, signature 6. Back where it all started. Come in. Man, I didn't get these. Okay, then we're gonna tie off. Okay. This thread is not very waxy, so it doesn't hold very good. So I have to really, well, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Okay, so there it is, your double hexagon. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks again.